Hello everyone, I'm Kajal. I'm here with the new topic for the ninth standard students, and today we are going to discuss the next chapter, fourth chapter, the flower chapter. And we will discuss the topic structure of a bisexual flower. Bisexual flower means the flower in which both stamen and carpel are present in a same flower. And what do you mean by a flower? Flower is a specialized shoot in which the leaves are modified into the floral structures. Means that are representing a flower, and flowers are different colored, red colored, pink color, and different colors are there. Firstly, if we talk about the flower part, flower having a flower is connected with the stem of a plant with the help of this tag. So this part is known as a stack or pedicle of a flower. Next one, so next and first roll of a flower is this green colored part, and this is known as the sepals of a flower and also calyx. And here you can see that one cup shaped structure is present, and this is known as a thalamus part of a flower. In the thalamus part, this is the first part, sepals. This is mainly green in color. Second one part, if we talk about the second part of a flower, second part are the petals of a flower. So these are the petals, colored part of a flower, and this is also known as corolla part of a flower. And in the flower, third main part of a flower is the stamen part or male part. So you can see these tube-like projections, and on that the brownish parts are there. So these are known as the male part of a flower, as well as this is known as stamens or androecium also. In this androecium, this tube-like projection is known as the filament, and these brownish parts are known as the anthers of a flower, where the pollen grains are present. Next part, this innermost part of a flower is known as the female part or carpel part of a flower, and in this carpel part three sub parts are there, and lowermost part is known as the ovary part. Here one projection is there, that is known as the stigma, that is known as style, and on the style these stigmas are present, and these where the pollen grains are sticking, and as well as the pollination process takes place and fertilization takes place in a flower. Next one, in this ovary part of a flower, the seeds are present, and that are known as the ovules, and the seeds part is present, that are known as the ovules of a flower. So this was the parts of a flower. Next one, we will discuss about the kinds of flower. So two type of flowers are there: complete flower or perfect flower, and incomplete or imperfect flower. And in these ones also the two type of parts are there: essential parts and non-essential parts. Essential parts are the reproductive parts. For example, carpels and stamens means male part, and female part are the essential part of a flower because they are responsible for reproduction of a flower. And non-essential parts are the for the accessory only, means sepals, petals, because they are attracting the bees and insects for the pollination process. So these are known as non-essential parts. Next one, the undifferentiated part. In some flowers, the sepals and petals are undifferentiated. They are totally similar, so that are known as the perianth or tepals. And perianth and tepals are of two type. In the flowers where these perianths are green color like sepals, that are known as sepaloids, and in some flowers they are non-green, so that are known as petaloids. Next one, bracts. Now what do you mean by bract? In some flowers, the flowers are arising from the leaf of a flower, so that are known as bracts. Next one, nectarious. Now what do you mean by nectarious? In a flowers, the sweet fragrant fluid is present, liquid is present, that is known as nectar. And for the sake of nectars only, these bees and insects are attracted by the flower for the pollination process, and that are responsible for the cross pollination also. So these nectarious secreting cells are present in the flower, that are known as nectaries, and they are what is the location of these nectaries? They are present at the base of a pistil, or as well as on the base of a petals. So this was my topic. Hope you understood. Thank you.